Hi there, welcome back. So this video, Temu haul. We're not sponsored, by the way. We purchased these things ourselves, but just wanted to share them with you. So no creation video today, just to show you what we've got. So first up, silicone mold. Do you know what this is for? I looked and I thought, oh, yes, we need one of those. It's a soap dish, so it comes in two parts. It's got sturdy supports, flexible silicone, pretty good quality mould actually, and very inexpensive. As usual, everything that you see in today's video will be linked in the description box below. Next up, here we go. Right, just looking on here to see if it gives any description of what this is, because I didn't have a copy of my order to hand, so opening these up to see exactly what was in each package. Now most of their things come quite well packaged in clear plastic or cellophane bags like this is, and yeah, so you're going to discover with me as we go what came through in the order. But look at the detail on this. Now most of these are going to be pots because we've decided to do a range of different styles of pots. Now can you guess what kind of pot this is, or what the detail is? There's lots of detail on it, there's plenty of support, quite flexible silicone, so it's the thinner kind, so just go a bit careful when you're demolding. And I'm just turning it inside out for you so you can see all that beautiful detail. Now those are lotus flower petals with a lovely little lid that goes with it. Now it's up to you whether you do the lid as well or not, totally up to you. Second one is along the same theme. Good silicone, it's clear, almost completely clear, slightly cloudy, sort of milky silicone, but again a little bit thin, so careful when you are turning your mold inside out like I've just done, or demolding it. Now just trying to find the pattern on this. There is a pattern there, and it's the shadow of an outline. There's just the sort of hint of a lotus flower. You'll see what I mean in our next video coming up on Sunday this week at 5 PM UK time. So don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, notification all bell as well. And this is the lid. There's a bit more detail there, of more like the center of an actual lotus flower. There we are. So this is the third one. Again, same sort of theme, the beautiful lotus flower, those gorgeous leaves and petals, lovely design on the lid, a shiny interior to these molds, so when you demold you used epoxy resin, you'll have a shiny result. Obviously that mold can also be used for eco resins, so if you're going to do that though, I'd probably have one set for epoxy and one set for eco. These two molds here, now these are stunning. The graceful swans. They don't come as a pair, they come separately, so I thought I've got to buy two, because swans mate for life apparently, partners mate for life. But aren't they beautiful? Lots of lovely detail there on the feathers and things. Great gift ideas. They're actually supposed to be like single stem vases, those, not pots, so lovely as a top table decoration, maybe at a wedding, or just to give to somebody as perhaps an anniversary gift. Moving on, got to catch up here. Beautiful heart embossed 3D style pot with a lid. I've been looking at those for a while and I thought, no, I like that. Now, different kind of silicone, this one now. Again, this is a pot mold. It's very squidgy. That's the only way I can describe it. Thicker silicone, quite squidgy, but look at the detail. Look at that. I mean, butterflies, dragonflies, foliage, fantastic. You could do this in colour themes for the seasons throughout the year, or you could just use eco resin, undyed, have it white, let it cure, demold it, and then hand paint it. I think we're going to be doing that for quite a few of these actually, so don't forget, as I said, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll see those in the upcoming videos. These two molds here, again, it's that jelly like, I don't know how to describe it, silicone, very cloudy in colour, but look at that. So that would be solid. So yes, you could use epoxy resin, you could use eco resin in this. It's a bird. I saw these and I thought, I've just got to. This other one, not a bird. It's a bear. Look at that. So you could do that white, you could do it pink, you could do it blue, you could do it yellow. Great for anybody who has got sort of monochrome themes, or as a present, a christening present, new baby present, baby showers, all that kind of thing. And then here we go again. We've got another lovely mould. On the leaf, look at that, on the leaf. On the lid, there's a beautiful pattern of a leaf. I'm just thinking autumn. Because over here in the UK, we're racing into autumn now. All the leaves on the trees are going those beautiful bronze and oranges and copper colours. And then look at that, a pumpkin-shaped pot part. You know, the opportunities are endless really with these. Now we're going back again to this thicker silicone. There we go. I'm just turning it inside out so we can see the detail. Now, at first I thought, what are these? And then I realised it's sunflowers. Look at that, sunflowers. It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now you might be wondering why, if I'm not making anything using resin or eco resin, why am I wearing gloves? I have found that I have an allergy to certain types of silicone, so hence the gloves. So it just gives me that little bit of extra protection. But again, look at this. These are just, I fell in love with a lot of the little pots that you see on the Temu website and app that have the little succulent plants in them, or the air plant, I call them air plants, or cactus, and hence why I've ordered quite a few different ones. But yes, if you keep in touch, and check out our website, in the future you will probably see some of these appearing on there for purchase. Right, back to the video. Another one with a lot of detail where I'm just trying to make out which way around. Oh, look at that. Look at the tree and the butterflies. Oh my gosh, there's a squirrel. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, this one. So I think that will be one that we do in the white eco resin. Let it cure, demold it, and then do a lot of hand paint work. Look at this. He was upside down. Stunningly cute little elephant. With the ears, with the trunk, with a lovely little expression on his face as well. There we are. Next one. Here we go. What do we think this is going to be? I've turned it inside out. Oh, look, a windmill, houses, trees, foliage, you know, greenery. It's just, there's so much detail. I know I keep going on and saying this, but there really is so much detail. Now, these aren't matte molds either. So as long as you're using, if you use epoxy resin, then you'll get a shiny result. Obviously, if you use eco resin like Jasmine, Resin-Crete, or Aquacast, you're not going to get a shiny result. Look at these two. A lovely pair of thistles. Love thistles. Can't wait to use those. And this lovely little house. I thought that was adorable. That would make an ideal coaster, actually. But also, if you make it and drill a hole in the top, and make a lovely decoration for a tree at holiday time. This one again, I kept looking at it a few times on the Temu website and app, and in the end I decided let's get it. Because again, opportunities are endless with these. You can dust the inside of the moulds with mica powders or not. You can use opaque resins, glitters, and eco resin, of course. Now look at this little cutesy. The little eyes, the nose, the little handles on the side. Have I given it away? Do you know what this is? Let me know in the comments. And wait, here we go. Look at that lid. A little witch's hat. So the base is supposed to be like a cauldron, I suppose, and the top, obviously, the witch's hat being the lid. Wait till you see it. Look at this. So cute. Ideal for Halloween if you celebrate Halloween or not. And then we've got this one. Now this one, ideal if you make candles or if you want to do it as a solid piece. And then paint it and decorate it. I loved the patterns. Absolutely loved the patterning there. So I think dusted with mica powder, filled with clear resin, or just filled with clear resin, maybe a bit of gold leaf would look beautiful. Another one of these others, now with lots of detail in a house, and stunning. Really, really beautiful. Really just cannot wait to get cracking and get on and create some of these things. So we've got another mould here that's got quite a solid base to it. And yes, it is another bird. They're beautiful. I can't wait to make those as well. Look at this one. Now this, believe it or not, is a vase in the shape of, I think that's a conch shell, with details of starfish and other little shells as well. Beautiful. So many opportunities, so many different colorways and themes and things that you could put in there. And there we are. This one I didn't need to turn inside out because you can see a lot of the detail from the outside. You've got foliage, you've got flowers, you've got butterflies, and I particularly liked the pleated look round that bottom part of the pot. Bit like a petticoat. Now, this, I have 4 bags here. 4. And they do all have the same thing in them. And I love mother of pearl. Now, when I looked at these online, I thought they can't be real. It's too cheap. They're not expensive enough to be real. But I thought, why not? Let's order 4 of them. I think from memory, there are 25 pieces in each. But on closer inspection, I think they might actually be real mother of pearl. Now, they are quite fragile. There was one little casualty in here. One of them had broken off a bit, but look at that. Now, the bit I'm going to show you next is quite bright, I'm afraid, because it was quite difficult to show what they were like. But look at that. Absolutely stunning. I love the fan shape to them. Very Art Deco, very 1920s. Lots and lots of possibilities. And actually looking at them there, they'd make quite a good pattern. And I'm going to show you now. So apologies, yes, very bright light there. Do you see what I mean? You could have that in a tray. You could have it set into coasters. You know, you could decorate picture frames. You could decorate furniture panels. The world's your oyster there. Now this is the last bit, I think, of this video. These are not just this. So this is the first one. That's a lovely sheet of what look like stickers. I think they might be DFT stickers, but I need to do a little bit more research and double check my order regarding that. If not, they're just, you know, the usual sticker, PET sticker that you get. But I really liked the monochrome feel of them. So that's 3 sheets. And then I think we've got one more coming up. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video, Temu haul. Give us a like, share, subscribe, notification all bell, and then you'll be able to see our next video coming up on Sunday at 5 PM UK time, where we will be using some of the molds from this video. Little sneak clip coming up, or you're probably looking at it now, just showing you what we made. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.